I mean, transition-wise, I'm doing great. It's just a matter of getting the surgery done with ASAP. And I was born in Minnesota, so I have a Minnesota birth certificate. So I could change my name in Florida, but I've changed my birth certificate in Minnesota. So I've decided that I'm gonna go with Dr. Garamoni in Sunrise, Florida. I just really feel like that's I've looked at his work, and he's a really good doctor, and that's who I really want to go through. But you get the surgery letter from him, and I talked to the vital statistics office in Minnesota, which was fun to say the least, because I mean, the lady I talked to was really nice until I explained the situation and what I was trying to find out. And then she got a little bit curt with me, but she did tell me what I need to do, which just when I'm ready, when I have everything together, just send the court order for the name change and the paper from Dr. Garamoni with $60 up there, and they'll amend my birth certificate, no problem, and send it back to me. And so, I mean, that's simple enough. I was worried that with me living out of state, that it might be an issue, um, you know, in getting it changed and stuff like that. But sorry, I'm a chain smoker. That's one habit that I can't seem to break. I'm not a big drinker or nothing like that, but I like to smoke my cigarettes. So. But anyways, sorry, a little itchy. But I mean, otherwise, transition's doing really good. I'm just ready to move on to that next phase, especially with work, because I mean, it when I went on that short call in October. Before that, I'd worked for the same company for 4 years, and then I gotten hurt and was pretty much out of work for almost 2 years before the settlement was done and all that. And so this is the first new contractor I'd worked with since then. And when I went in there and filled out all the paperwork and everything, and I got the job call, I I I know this is probably wrong, but I found that because of where I live, with I mean, don't be wrong, I'm a redneck just as much as anybody else in this town, but it's a little hard to explain to them the transition whole thing and all that. So I found that when dealing with that, it's a little bit easier to explain it medically, like more like a intersex type of condition, and they seem to understand that a lot more and accept it a lot more. So that's what I did when I first went into the office and filled out the paperwork and everything. And so it was basically the first job that I had worked on where I everybody there considered me male completely. And for the 4 years before that, I had always been presenting as female. And I really see the difference in the way that I'm treated on the job site and stuff. And I have to say that I loved it. But I mean, I know a lot of people, within the different companies that I deal with and stuff like that. And I would really just like to just get this done with and over with, so that it's not that much of an issue anymore. Because once it's on legal paper, there's nothing they can really do about it, and nothing they can really say about it. But what else was I gonna say? I just had it in my head. I hate that. I found that my memory's not that great anymore. I don't know if that's the ADD or what that is, but I don't know. Guess it wasn't that important. But I mean, transition's been good. It's been the best decision that I've ever made for myself, completely. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Holly, my fiance, and I are planning on, as soon as everything's done, surgery's done, my name change is done, all of that, and I get my birth certificate back, we're going to get legally married. Back in '07, 7/7/07, we had a commitment ceremony, and just with family and friends and stuff like that. And, I mean, that was all great, but, and I mean, to her, it's not that big of a deal to her. She tells me all the time that, to her, I am her husband. We've been together for almost 8 years. And, I mean, I feel the same way about her. I mean, to me, she's my wife. I mean, that's just the way I feel. There's nobody else that I ever want to be with in this world. I mean, she's the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. But I want to make it official. I mean, not only because of benefits with my job and stuff like that, and, security, because I do work a dangerous job. As an electrician, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, even if you follow all the safety rules, it could be somebody you work with messes up, or just, electricity is unpredictable. Anything can happen. And, I want to make sure that she's taken care of if something happens to me. And the best way to do that is, by legally getting married. I mean, that should be entitled to my Social Security benefits, all of that, all my retirement and everything. And, we also want to go through the process of me legally adopting my stepdaughter. And, we've talked to her about this because, like I said, she's 7.5 years old. It's her decision. She's actually the one that brought it up when she had overheard us talking about getting married and all that. She wanted to know how, or, if we were getting married and Mama took my last name, if that meant she got it too. And I had to explain to her that, she has her biological father's last name, who, by the way, is not in the picture. And, all that. And I explained to her that in order for her to have my last name, that, after me and her mother got married, that, I would have to go through the process of adopting her, which would, terminate her biological father's rights and all that. And, I asked her if that's something that she would want to do. And she said that she did, because he's never really been involved. I mean, she knows who he is. But, we've given him every opportunity to be involved, and he's chosen not to. And, she made that decision that, she wants my last name. She wants me to be her legal daddy. Because I've always been the one that's been there. And, through everything. Where he hasn't. And, I mean, that really felt good for me. It really did. Because, it was just one more thing that really just made me feel like that much more of a man, But anyways, point is, so we're going to legally get married, and then we're going to go through the process of adopting, or me adopting Cheyenne, which will be easier after we're married for the step-parent adoption, because it already proves a commitment level. But, so that's in the works as well. And, beyond that, I mean, it's been an amazing journey so far, and I can't wait to see what's in store for the future. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I really feel like it's saved my life. It really has. But, I mean, if it wasn't for the family and friends that I do have around me, that are, being supportive of me and all that, it would make it a lot harder than what it is. And, because, I mean, it is a hard journey to go through. I mean, you go through a lot of ups and downs and, different things. And it's really unknown out there, I mean, as far as transgender issues and stuff like that. And it's harder for people to accept, I think. But, I mean, it's getting there. I mean, and it's videos like this that are out there that not only help trans guys that are starting out, but they really help, other people that may not be aware of what it involves. It helps them to understand, what it's all about, and, see it from our side, our point of view. But, I mean, that's basically all I have right now, and I think I'm working on 30 minutes here, so I'm going to do a little bit of editing, and, I might have to split this up into 2 videos. But, thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for being here. I really appreciate all the videos everybody has put up, and, letting guys like me see what you're going through and helping us, along the way, and, kind of helping us get over some of our fears and letting us know that we're not alone. But, I hope y'all are safe and healthy and happy out there, and I'll try and post some more soon. Later, YouTube.